hop in the switch, you got to hop in the switch, you got to hop in the switch, you got to hop. They call me, they call me, they call me.
hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so alive. take the night in. Welcome, my heart's so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing.
As I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end, because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to mend. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided, a blind leading chase. Thought I had a plan with you and me. Was it there enough my own dream, breaking me down to my knees? I look right at the mirror, wondering if I'll be okay. My head is telling me nothing, it's got nothing left to say. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided, a blind leading chase. Thought I had a plan with you and me. Was it there enough my own dream, breaking me down to my knees? much like a second skin. The kids are all dying. We're dying to believe again. Run through the open streets. We take what is needed. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for forever. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we live for it, we live for forever. We can dream all night till the sun rises. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for forever. I'll meet you at the airport. You know that we can touch the sky. Dancing in the aisles. We're skating on clouds of fire. The kids are all dying. We're dying to believe again. Run through the open streets. We take what is needed. Open up the skies, see the heavens clearer. I could change your mind. We know where we came from. Set out.
Hey guys, how are we tonight? Welcome to week 1 of the University of Wollongong's Rumble tournament for spring session. Tonight, our first game is between Team Purple, which is blue side, and Team Green, which is red side. It's very exciting. Our first ban, we don't actually have a ban. I'll just turn the music down a little bit for you guys watching. Unfortunately, something happened. I'll be 2 seconds, guys.
Hearts on fire. The dreamers are all here. We could change your mind. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for forever. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we live for it, we live for forever. We can dream all
was over. Till the quiet and the echoes became colder. And I never really knew that it was over. Till the quiet and the echoes became colder. You took my love and gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this heart attack. And I'll try to carry on again, but I never really knew that it was over.
Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that short technical issue. We're back in and we're going to start the first game for the University of Wollongong's first spring session Rumble tournament for the year. It's week 1 of the tournament. We've got some good bands coming out. We've got Fiora and Lux. There's been a new patch today, so we're going to see some very different bands. New champion Orn came out. Unfortunately, according to Riot's rules, we can't play him in our tournament for 2 weeks, as we are sponsored by Riot. And the teams do know that Orn is not allowed to be picked as well. So we've got the Amumu band coming out. Very odd band, I might say. But this is Rumble. We do see some very odd things. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Lil Dino. I'm the Vice President at the ULoLW Club for the University of Wollongong. Been streaming for half a year now. This will be my second Rumble tournament. And yeah, happy to do a little bit more. Just getting our third band in, Cho'Gath coming out. Cho'Gath has been played all the way through our tournaments. And he is very strong also with that Gargoyle Stoneplate proc. And the Rek'Sai band coming out as well. Got some new players coming out for this tournament. I haven't seen many of these players play, which is good. Always good to have new faces. First pick Riven. Interesting. That is a very confident Riven player. We will probably see a counter coming out. I know Garen does do quite well against Riven. Be interesting to see what green team picks. For those of you just tuning in, blue side is purple team in our competition, and red side is team green. Team captains are Anal Dandruff for Team Purple and KY Riv Senpai on Team Yellow. Couple of players that are coming back from last Rumble tournament are obviously Anal Dandruff, Oleus and Novak. I think Aspiri is as well. And Cool Bananas, Juju Mate are also Rumble veterans. It's got the Mordekaiser coming out. That'll be against the Riven most probably. Mordekaiser does go hand in hand against Riven. Can battle it out. It's always hard to pick where the karma comes out. Just be 2 seconds, guys. We're just gonna have a quick remake. Sorry about this, guys. There was a misclick and we allow one remake. Sorry guys, we're back for the third time, unfortunately. I don't know what is happening actually on my screen. I'm not sure if this is just a spectate bug. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we have the Fiora ban. I think this is a spectate bug. We'll find out. I haven't been messaged yet, so it must be okay. This is just tripping me out a little bit. Sorry, guys. Alright. Yes, White Lights, I loved saying that username. Bad usernames are my favourites. So we're having the same bands so far. Looks like it. And we've got the Jarvan ban actually coming out. Interesting, they're changing it up a bit. So for those of you wondering about our rules, if unfortunate circumstances do happen in Champion Select, which sometimes they do, we allow one remake for each team. And in the previous game, they supposedly misclicked Maud. So I'm letting it slide. However, there won't be any more remakes. Hopefully. So we have the same picks on blue side. Maybe not. We've got the Misfortune now instead. Alright, I think, yeah, we're back up to bans, guys. So, red team bans first. Be interesting to see what they do. There's been a few champions buffed in the latest patch. Ezreal's been buffed, Draven's been nerfed. Zac always being a very strong jungler. Having no counter in the jungle at the current time. Always a good ban. And we have the Shyvana ban coming out. It's a very odd ban. Shyvana hasn't seen any nerfs or buffs in the patch notes lately. So maybe it's a study of the other team. Maybe it's just a random ban. And we have the Sejuani ban as well. We're currently in our heaviest tank meta. If some of you veterans can remember back to Season 3, that wasn't a tank meta. Assassins roamed wherever they wanted to. Mid lane dominated the entire game. Oh, it was a glorious time. But now it seems Riot likes tank metas. Which is why the base of our bans are tanks at the moment. Got Warwick coming out for red side. Warwick always having that healthy clear. And the Annie picked up for blue side. Annie into Syndra can be a little bit of a skill matchup. However, Annie is not favoured in that matchup. And it looks like we are playing Trundle Jungle for blue side. And we have the Galio top by the looks of this for red side. Rightio, hopefully we will get into this match with no problems. And we can officially start week 1 of the University of Wollongong's Rumble tournament for spring session. I will talk about team comps in a second. Unfortunately, we have, since we are not right, actually, we have to wait the 3-minute spectator delay. There's a few reasons for this. One of the reasons is that we have to, well, we physically can't view it live, and if anybody were to watch the stream while playing, since our players are at home, they could just watch the stream and see where the enemy team is, giving them an unfair advantage. So we will have our 3-minute delay. The game did start successfully, so I will be talking about team comps, and which team comp I do favour. So at the moment I can see what blue side were trying to go for, however it will be really hard to pull off. So they're really hoping for the flash Annie-ult into Riven combo and Trundle just pillaring into the MF ultimate. However, that combo is really hard to pull off, and I don't really see it working, especially with the Blitzcrank. Maybe a Rakan support might have worked better, but hey, it is Rumble, anything can happen. I do favour red side's team comp a lot more. They have a lot of engage. They've got Sindra stun, they've got Karma ult E to engage, they've got Sivir ult, they've got Warwick ult, and Galio as well. A lot of shields and tanks on that team as well, where blue side only really has the one main tank. And being in a tank meta right now, that is quite a big thing to have. So I do favour red side, which is team green, and it will be interesting to see how this game goes. However, I do think this game will be decided by the mid lane, and whoever wins mid will probably end up deciding this game. Bot lane will be more so in red side's favour because of Karma shield and Sivir spell shield, so we will see how that goes. And top lane, they will just be hitting each other for a while, I feel, and the jungle will be kind of even as well if their pathing is correct. So yes, watch out for that mid lane this game, guys. We'll see what happens. I'll be back as soon as this delay is finished, and we'll start the game. Wow, that was some perfect music timing. Alright, we're in for the very first game of the University of Wollongong's Rumble tournament. At the moment, it seems like Team Blue Side really wants to go for an invade, especially with that Blitzcrank hook. Looks like Red Side is just going to be at their normal posts. They already know the Blitzcrank's coming in. I did see a ping for a ward. And there it is. And lo and behold, here's Blitzcrank. Novak 353. Let's put the music on for you guys. Sorry, I turned it off. Turn it off for that good solo cue. We have some skins represent in this game as well. Except for Syndra and Blitzcrank, it looks like. Team Foreskin. Both sides.
Minions have spawned.
Alright. So blue side will be seen here. And Tronda will get that ward in. And he just coming along. See if any trouble comes out. Red team reluctant to start this actually. Looks like red side will miss. Unless if he smites it. First 3 minions of their wave. Yup. Oh, sorry, just a tad bit of lag there, guys. I'm sorry. Yep. And it looks like on both sides they'll miss their first 3 minions. Pretty standard jungle clears, except for Trundle, who's just going straight to blue buff. Warwick doing the typical route. Going blue, wolves, red. And we'll probably both see them going top. We have the level 2 gauge here, and Blitzcrank absolutely missing right there. Trundle taking Grumph as well. Big surprise in top lane. No one's damaged each other. Now we do have Warwick thinking about coming in, however he will walk past a ward. If he does decide to do that. I think he's waiting for Trundle to gank actually. A little bit more damage coming out in favour of Syndra in mid. So we do have the Warwick coming in. Riven not seeing the ward. First blood going straight over to Warwick. Fortunately the ward ran out there for Riven. A little bit of damage coming out here in the bot lane. But not much really. Sivir struggling to farm up against MF. We have a gank coming in at the mid lane, and Syndra having a flash there, getting a little bit of damage off as well. Oops. So the Trundle train's just gonna headbutt. Blitzcrank gets a hook out, good damage off there, and they're actually turning around here. However, they're just pushing and shoving at the moment. Trundle is here, but I doubt he'll do much. A little bit more damage coming out. However, Syndra is now. And Warwick did gank top. The double gank before Warwick goes back is always quite tough. Oh, we got a really good hook here on Karma. She will flash heal. And that's very good in terms of blue side. Got Trundle just doing a near full clear and then he'll probably go back. Syndra still is sitting up here. Very early. able to pick up that cannon minion as well. In terms of farm, bot lane, a little bit ahead in terms of blue side, and the mid lane as well. We do have Warwick roaming down to the bot side. However, he realises he can't do much. Annie getting a little bit poked too much. And Syndra has not used her ignite yet. A very questionable gank there from Warwick. However, it has scared Annie into going back. Bot lane is still just throwing waves at each other and farming up. The jungler is not realising how close they are to one another. Warwick is coming down. No, he's just getting that deep ward in. Bundle is coming top, however he did walk on a ward. And he hasn't seen Warwick either, he walked into the bush just at the right time. Very slow game so far, the gold is even. Usually in these Rumble tournaments we see some weird and wacky early starts. Yep. So currently the farm in top and bot lane is heavily on blue side at the moment. We have got an engage coming out here from Blitzcrank. Hook coming out. Hits the right person on Karma. They know that she doesn't have flash, however they can't finish her off. Unfortunate there for Team Blue. Annie not having flash either. Warwick making his presence known, and Syndra is coming down from mid. Having hit that level 7. And picking up an extra wave while Annie was gone. That was not worth for Annie. Trundle has been seen. Annie getting some huge damage off on Civi. Wow. Pretty much one-shotting her. And we've got the Warwick engage coming in as well. We will say bye-bye to Warwick. The Syndra ult coming out. And that is a huge pickup for blue team. That'll be a free Ocean Drake and a 1000 gold. Very good smite there. Top lane, the farm is pretty much even, however Riven will pick up a little bit more farm from this wave. Warwick's blue buff has come up, and his red is up as well. Trundle knows this as well. So MF went back. She will get back as soon as this wave starts pushing against her. Mid lane skewing way towards Syndra at the moment. However, we do have the Blitzcrank coming in. Will he hit the hook? Yes, he does. And the flash comes out. Very good stun there from Syndra. Got the Warwick coming in. And the Q ultimate and the Galio as well. Very good teamwork here. We've got the taunt coming out. We will say goodbye, Blitzcrank, maybe. And no. Just gets away on a slither of health there. Gold is now 200 gold in favour of Team Red. That tiny little play there that they made just got them back into the lead. Riven just walking through. However, we do have bot being pressured quite hard. Warwick is bot. I'm not sure if blue side knows of his presence yet. They do now. We will see Annie fall here. Maybe. No! Annie actually turning that around. Very well played there from Annie. Top lane is still just throwing themselves at each other. And no one really damaging the other, except Galio's actually just stomping on Riven as soon as I'm starting to talk about it. Did have a little scruffle in the bot lane with Red Sign coming out on the other end. Oh, Blitzcrank Hook just missing there. We do have Trundle getting caught out here. And Warwick picking up another kill. This is a very huge Warwick at the moment, 3 for 1. Syndra just getting that tiny little bit of damage off. And MF and Blitzcrank continuing to push in the spot lane. In terms of ward coverage, Red side really has their base wards into their jungle set very well, which is good. We've got Galio actually engaging here on Riven, and Warwick coming in as well. Warwick does have ultimate if she does get away. However, he did not want to risk it. Back to ward coverage. Blue side really only has 3 wards on the map. 4 now. And they're really just inside their own jungle as well. No one's really going for those deep wards yet. They're just more trying to protect their own backs. Gold lead is still very close. Pretty much only 50 gold ahead at the moment. So Blitzcrank just going up for that little bit of pressure. We actually had Annie getting a little bit aggressive there too. Warwick actually coming in here, getting a really good ultimate off there. And Annie just getting obliterated there. Syndra actually opting to not push and instead go back for that safer option and get some well-deserved items. We'll probably see a dragon play in a second. Have Trundle coming in on Warwick. Putting him some very good damage off there, applying that red buff. Warwick will get his fear off. And Syndra getting his stun off. Sorry, I've just got a tad bit of lag there. Both sides not sure on what to do. Trundle going down with a very good MF ult going off. the Sivir ult being thrown out to catch the last bit of stragglers, and that'll be a heal and a flash coming out, and both MF and Blitzcrank live there. We've got Annie coming out, and Syndra actually opting to flash there, even though she was obviously dead. Very weird fight. The 2-for-1, I'm pretty sure it was. The gold lead, only 200 difference at the moment. Still in red team's favour. About 300 now. This middle wave is shoving in. Got a little bit more of a scrap in top lane, like they've been doing the whole game. Riven actually ulting here. See how this pans out. Trundle coming in as well. Riven actually not throwing her second part of her ultimate out there as well. While we were gone, we had another fight in the bot lane. Annie picking up a kill on Sivir, and also being killed by Warwick. Warwick actually ulting to get away as well. We will see the first tower fall for the game here. It will be in blue side's favour. All that juicy goal going over to MF there. Kindred is coming in here as well. Trundle flashing while getting ulted there as well. And Riven is in a bit of trouble here. Flashing and getting away there as well. Red team could actually go for this dragon and blue team would have no idea, which is what they're trying to do. Blue team is trying to do it now, backing off. Warwick is in a bit of trouble here. He doesn't have flash or ult. Very poor decision by Warwick there. Free shutdown goal going over there. And a free drag pretty much. Unfortunate for Warwick there.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Mount Drake over to blue team. Baron will be up in a minute 40. However, I don't think both teams are equipped enough to do it. So with that shutdown gold, the gold lead has swayed into blue team's favour, being pretty much 7k ahead, not 7k, 700 gold ahead, which is a good part of an item. So Annie opting to buy Zonya's, I didn't pick up on that actually, however it has saved her life. Very good buy. This is a fight blue team does not want to have. Annie going down and Blitzcrank. Sivir ultimate coming out. Gold lead has been evened out again. Blue team sticking around. Galio has gone top. However, Riven has got the turret. Trundle going down and MF unable to get away as well. A 4-for-0 and a tower. There, and we will get another tower. Unfortunate play there from blue side, and they will be punished for it. Now the importance of these two turrets in mid is once you lose them, you pretty much lose control of your jungle, as the opposite side of the that has done it will just keep shoving waves down, which grants vision and enables the other team to just see where you are pretty much most of the time. So you lose a huge advantage losing these first two turrets straight away. Also looked like red team was backing off to do the Rift Herald there, but Baron spawned. Gold lead is currently 2k in favour of red side. It's usually about 5k. The game really starts to fall apart, and 10k is where you've already lost. A very weird flash there from Cool Bananas, however it looks like he is getting away. So I won't critique him on that one. It dodged the hook, it did the job. However, he's respecting that Annie ult. Blue team is getting flanked here, however, the bot lane does not want to go in. Teleport coming in here from Wibbon. Sivir has been gripped. Syndra, sorry. Annie's ultimate coming out. It's a huge MF ult, dealing tons of damage coming in. However, Annie and Warwick have fallen. The Blitzcrank hook does miss. Syndra getting a huge stun off, and blue team is sent trailing back. However, Riven is going huge in the back line. And just getting away. Trundle and MF have just gotten away, and Riven is just getting taunted and thrown around. However, it does look like she will get away here. So that fight was a 1-for-1 pretty much, I think. Yeah, it was. We'll probably see this bot lane turret fall. Speary having a little bit of disrespect in the chat. And Syndra will pick up that turret, however she will back in this bush. Blue team hasn't picked up on it. Maybe a little bit too late. We are 22.5 minutes in, guys. Gold lead is stretching. We are at that 4,000 gold ahead mark. We will start to see the game slip away unless the blue team does try to do something about it. However, the turrets are heavily in favour of red side. And their team comp is coming to light. Tanks do win games. Simple as that. However, this is Rumble. I have seen a team 15k down win. So, it will be interesting. Looking at CS difference, Syndra is heavily up in the mid lane. MF about 4 waves ahead in bot lane, and Riven about the same in top. In terms of jungle, Warwick is very far ahead in of Trundle, being a few kills ahead as well as farm. And the supports, Karma is no, they'd be about the same with Blitzcrank's Talisman. So we have the Drake coming up. We will see red side go to stop this wave in bot and make their presence known. However, I think blue side already knows. The Warwick actually opting to go in here, getting hooked, and it's not looking good. However, he does flash out. I'm going to chase Karma now, and the cavalry has arrived. Warwick healing up, Galio ult going in, and it's just a cluster at the moment. MF ult coming out, dealing some huge damage. There's casualties on both sides, actually just on red, and it's not looking good for red. Blue team has done something to bring this lead back. They are now only 2,000 gold behind, and they will probably push up and get a tower. Very good team fight there from blue side. They will probably get this Drake as well. Syndra is sitting in this bush hoping to one-shot someone. does have ultimate, so MF better watch out. Or Blitzcrank. However, Annie is coming in with Riven. Second Drake goes over to blue side there. And Syndra actually getting away here. Insane Karma Shield. And this is not a... Oh! Blitzcrank actually getting the really good hook off there. And Annie just absolutely obliterating Sivir. This is a fight blue team can probably win. Riven just destroying two people in the backline at once. However, Galio is getting caught out here. Nearly picking up that Blitzcrank kill. And Galio will fall. We will see this tower fall as well. Riven flashing, but Warwick ulting straight away. Riven just getting CC'd in the ground, but MF picking up triple kill. We'll see an ace come out and a tower. Blue team actually ahead now by 1300 gold. It is looking quite well. Blue side is coming back. That's what we see in these competitions. Anything can happen. It's not consistent like the LCS, so this is what makes it so exciting. Blue buff is up. We will see Syndra try. Syndra just getting hooked here. Galio ult coming in. And she just gets out again! Tiba's being thrown away as well. And Syndra actually getting away. Opting to stay too. This has turned out to be a very interesting game. Galio and Trundle actually having a little scrap here, but nothing really happens. We had the Trundle ult come out. However, it is on quite a short cooldown, so it doesn't really matter. Blue side pushing up the mid lane, getting another tower. Extending that gold lead a little bit further. Blue side are 2.4k up at the moment. And they just came from that being down, which is really good. Let's try and clearing some wards. I was just like, what ping is that? But they have there's a ward here ping now. Riven and Galio having another scrap, however I probably doubt that nothing will come from it. Annie is coming in, putting that little bit more pressure, however red side cavalry is coming in. Annie just getting absolutely destroyed there, caught out. Blitzcrank having to flash over the wall. Oh, just got a tad bit of lag here guys, I apologise for that. And blue side is at a disadvantage now. However, Warwick is by himself. The hook will come out and Warwick will die as well. Having Warwick going in there for the vision. Riven just tanking a few tower shots. MF just getting near one shot there. This is a game of inches, guys. Everyone's living on 1 HP. Riven getting a very good ultimate off there. Sivir having a flash. And Sivir will go down as well. we are 30 minutes in, guys. We're still at that 2.3 gold lead mark for blue side. Riven just creating some pressure top, however mid is pushing and he's getting some free push off. However, it will probably be able to be stopped. We have Blitzcrank getting caught out here, and it looks like he is rip indeed. Next strike's coming up. And he's just absolutely destroying Karma there.
Rampage.
Fortunately, I wasn't able to see that, so I will rewind it for you guys. Riven got engaged, Sivir got engaged on by Riven here, but Galio came out and she was still able to pick up that Sivir kill. We will probably see Riven go down here. Yep. However, that will be the Drake secured by blue team. That's 4 Drakes over to blue side, 3 Ocean Drakes. Their regen is insane at the moment. So at the moment, they have 12% of their missing health recovered when out of combat, and mana as well, every 8 seconds. We have the Annie flash coming out. The Syndra ultimate pretty much one-shotting MF. Annie getting caught out here as well. Annie nearly picking up the Syndra kill there as well. Gold lead is still sitting around that 2,000. So at the moment, pretty much, if blue team wins a team fight, red side will lose an inhib. However, if red side wins a team fight, they probably won't get an inhib, but they will get Baron. We'll see Galio face check a bush here. And Trundle says, "You shall not pass." However, not much will be happening on the map at the moment. Each team will just be shoving lanes and they'll play the Baron dance in a second. Blitzcrank knows what's up. Very close. Blue team picking up another turret there. Warwick actually just getting sick of this and nearly going in. He will be gripped back. Sivir ult and Karma shield coming in. Warwick getting a really good ultimate off here. Galio ult coming in as well. Trundle just getting destroyed, however, MF is just destroying in the back line. And he's destroying Karma off in the distance. And Warwick didn't pick up. Blue team is going to win this team fight. That will be everyone but Sivir. We will get an inhib here, and probably blue team will back off for Baron. This was huge for blue team. They are nearly 5k ahead. They are 5k ahead now after getting that tower. And the game is hugely in favour of blue side. Red team did engage that fight, and it did not turn out well for them. We will see these guys go for Baron as they do have time. If they start it straight away. They've even got it pinked already. Red team does not have any wards. This is the closest ward to Baron. Riven actually ulting there for Baron. game is starting to slip away on red side. Nearly hitting that 10k gold lead, which is where most teams just straight up lose, fortunately. We'll look at some builds right now. Right now, Sivir is quite behind, being 35 minutes into a game with pretty much 2 items. She needs to really opt for Infinity Edge. Sorry, I was talking about builds. I'll go back and we'll watch this. Syndra and MF did engage down here. At the moment, Syndra is lacking a little bit of damage because she doesn't have death cap yet. However, it does not matter when she can do that to MF. Annie is lacking in a death cap as well. Warwick nearly hitting that full build stage as well. We'll see probably an engage here on the tower. Trundle going in and ulting, however, just pretty much dying straight away. Galio ult coming in. Riven absolutely just destroying Karma. Annie ult coming out for Warwick. Warwick doesn't care. He says, "Bork, bork, I don't care." Red team actually picking up a few more kills. Blitzcrank will head over the wall. However, Galio will taunt him back. Annie will get away. Maybe? However, blue team has the last laugh at the Nexus. Fortunately. Red team did come back a little bit from that fight, however they lost a Nexus tower as well, being still near that 6k gold deficit where they were nearly at 10k. MF wasn't there for that fight, as she was dead. Red team just holding out. However, with this ocean, 3 ocean drakes from blue side, they could really just siege and try and get some damage out and then just keep healing. Unfortunately, they just wanted to fight. Elder Drake is coming up. We will see both teams try and fight for this. Blitzcrank Hook just missing there. However, we will see a big engage probably from Sivir and Karma down here. Warwick just going straight in. They say, "Riven, come here, you're mine." Warwick getting a hook off on Sivir. Sivir just getting destroyed. The MF ult over the wall, not doing as much as she'd hoped. And it is not looking good for blue team. They are all split. However, it looks like they will be getting away. Warwick actually nearly dying there from the MFQ. And more scraps. And red team will come back to clear this last inhib wave before their inhibitor finally respawns. Blitzcrank just soaking up this wave. Says, "Give me that free support gold." However, the gold lead is still heavily in blue team's favour, and the dragon lead heavily in blue team's favour. They just need to find their good picks, and they'll end this game very clean. However, red team is doing well at holding out, and red team have won the last 2 fights, so anything can happen. do have Baron up in a couple of minutes as well. Blue team will probably just play their bush strats and try and get a kill. And then push for the inhib. However, all of them seem to be in their base. In terms of ward coverage, blue team only has one ward on the map, which is covering the dragon pit. And one there as well. Red team has theirs around Baron, so they know when blue team's going for it. Looks like red team's actually trying to get a pick here. Galio coming in. Trying to E away, however, unable to. Pop stone plate. It's not working. Galio's going down, and that's the pick that blue team needed. If they play their cards right, they will probably finish the game here. Blitzcrank getting a god hook off there on Sivir, and she just gets one shot. Inhib down for red team. And the second inhib down. It's not looking good. Blitzcrank gets another god tier hook off on Syndra, and that'll be game. Warwick ulting to get away. And Trundle says, what tower? And GG to purple team. Very well played, guys. To both teams. Purple team just getting out on top. However, unfortunately, that'll be the end of this stream tonight, guys. Unfortunately, I can only really cast one game. However, we do have a second stream up on YouTube. And I'll link that in Twitch chat in a second. However, thanks for tuning in for the first game, guys. We will be back next week on Twitch. However, I have to go at the moment, unfortunately. So I will be putting in our other stream link. It will be the Rumble tournament, obviously. So have a look over there, guys. Thanks for tuning in.